Hello, welcome to my channel. So today's day 17 of 31 days of spooky season. So today I'm going to answer your question. Jackie asking me to tell you a story on what happened to my forehead and the top of my head. I almost died, so let me tell you that story. Okay, everybody, I had to run and grab the coffee before we start. So, when I was about 7 years old in the Dominican Republic, my mom used to always leave me in the weekends in my great grandma house where everybody at. My uncle, my cousins, aunties, everybody's there. It's fun. So my uncle Juanito, he used to work out a lot, but he didn't have money to go to the gym. So what he used to do is create metal parts and work out with it, like make sure like they was heavy enough to create muscle. So I used to always observe him watching, and I was like, how does he does that? That looked very interesting on how he lift his body. Because every time he used to do pull-ups, I used to be like, I want to do that one day. I want to do that one day. So that day had come. One time, my great grandma Julia was sleeping, and everybody had went out, and I was the only one that stood in the house. I don't know why I had stayed in the house, but I stood there. So my grandma Julia sleeping, and I saw the opportunity to climb up and do a lift up. Pull my body up, do pull ups. But I had to climb a stair that was there. It was a construction stair, the one that people use to paint inside the house and stuff like that. They're not too high. So the stair is not well placed, right? So the stair, one leg was up and the other one was down. So I climbed all the way. And then I felt the stair move. And I grabbed the pole that he used to lift his body, but that was not attached to nothing. So when I grabbed the heavy pole and I slip off the ladder, I look up. I remember I fell all the way down. I look up and I saw that hit me right in my head. Oh, I saw little stars. I don't know how can I remember what really happened after that. Oh, I remember that I was get taken to the hospital in a motorcycle, and my aunt Fela was in the back. She was dressed white, and then all her clothes turned red because it was so much blood and everything coming out of there. Once they took me to the hospital, this is my first time getting stitches. I'm giving them a hard time. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. You're not touching my head. You're not touching my head. A hard time. Like 4 or 5 people grab me up. Boom, put the anesthesia in, sew me up. Then they talking about, oh, you gotta get another needle. For that needle was in my butt. I said, nope, ain't no way y'all doing that to me. I'm stitched up, I'm good. Nope. They put me in a bed and they grabbed me up and put it. That was the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Like, that hurt so bad. And then my aunt Lucia took care of my wound for a whole month because my mom delayed her trip and she couldn't come back to Santiago to pick me up. So a whole month, my aunt Lucia took care of me, and my mom never found out. Because if my mom would have found out that I almost died, she would have flipped. Yeah. So I almost died in that part. And then when I came back to the house, nobody was letting me play with nothing. My aunt Lucia was like, "No, you're not doing this. You're not doing that. You can't even." They didn't even let me sleep. I believe because they were scared because I hit my hand. I couldn't do nothing. I was bored. Everybody playing. I wanted to go play, but then, yeah, then I healed up and everything was good. My mom never found out or anything. Yeah, So that's the story of what happened in my head. If you do my hair, you will see a little spot, a little circle right there. No hair will ever grow there. hmm So the next story is this one. This one, I was about 8 years old. I think so. About eight. Yeah, about eight or yeah, about 8 years old I was. My mom and me is chilling in the house, and she tells me, "Oh, go get your godmother." And I'm very, if you know me, I'm very hyper. Like I'm super over hyper. Yeah, that's Lucy. If you know Lucy, Lucy is da da da. You know. So my mom, I'm so excited because I loved her. She was the coolest godmother in the world. So I'm so excited. She telling me for the first time ever, my mom is sending me to go get her. She said, "Go get your godmother to come with you, so we can have fun." Let me take a sip. I'm so over hyper that I'm running to go get my godmother. And the fence in Dominican Republic, like to get out your house, is everything fenced out. So the fence that we had, it was like metal. It was like this scissors right here, like this. Like everything was like this, right? Okay. So I'm running. I opened the door. Like I opened the metal door very hard, like boom. But the door bounced back before I even stepped a foot off the fence. When the door went like this, super quick, I went like that. Boom. I got stabbed with the fence. So I'm stuck on the fence. I unstuck myself off the fence. And I ran back to my mom. When my mom saw me, I was full of blood. When my mom saw me, she almost had a heart attack. Like a heart attack. But right here, I cried for a little bit, but then the pain went away. And my mom didn't have no way to take me to the doctor, and that's why I never got stitches. And I, if you go like this to me, you feel at them. Yeah. And y'all wanna know the other story that happened to me? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so this happened to me playing with my cousin. So we are playing hide and seek, and everybody hide. I hide very good, but my aunt had one of those machines where you do clothes and stuff like that you do so. So my aunt had one of those machines, and I always wanted to touch it. They never let me touch the machine, and I found out why they didn't let me touch it. So I go ahead and not me playing hide and seek. Remember, I'm hiding, so I go like this to the machine, but with this hand I'm going like this. The machine needle went inside my finger. This finger went through a lot. I even had surgery in this finger. Boom. My cousin Yamile is like, "Oh, come out, come out." Like, I'm like, I'm stuck here. Can you come get me? She had to climb the wall to come save me, but I untouched myself too. That was some pain right here, but it wasn't as painful as what my hair was. So yeah, that's my little scary story on how I almost died for being curious. Okay, that's why Sagittarius, we are curious. We like to explore. We like to do things. So that what happened to me, and I almost went to see Jesus. So yeah. Well, we're at the end of the video. Like the video, subscribe, and share with a friend. And I'll see you in the next spooky video. Bye.